Hey everybody, Eric Hudz, Mogul Realty Group, eXp Realty. Want to talk a little bit about the spring market, specifically this spring market right now, which as many of you already know is a seller's market. Very tough for buyers. Right now I'm talking to the buyers, how to come competitively and hopefully win in a potential multiple offer situation, which we're seeing a lot of right now. So 3 things I'll discuss with you when we're writing a contract. I like to simplify it and just call it numbers, terms, dates. So let's talk about numbers. Number 1 is price. If you are in a competitive environment like we are now, most likely going up against other buyers, you want to come with your best foot forward, your best price. Don't try and get a deal. You're not going to get it. You're going to lose probably against another buyer that's coming with their best foot forward. So if you like a property, come with your best price, and that's what you'll want to offer. You want to be competitive. Number 2 on the numbers is going to be your deposit. Most likely it's going to be around 5 to 10% of the purchase price. You want to come with a strong deposit. Makes it look like you are a legitimate buyer when you're coming with a strong deposit. And you will want to have that deposit in hand going into writing the offer. That way I can have a picture of that deposit. I can send it to the other realtor. They can show it to their sellers and say, look, these guys have a really strong offer price-wise. They have a deposit in hand. If you accept this offer, it's going to move forward. So that's numbers. Let's talk about terms. Most likely you will want to come in subject to financing, subject to inspection, subject to doing your due diligence. Due diligence might be inspection, might be reviewing documents. Quite a few things go into that. If you can do your due diligence prior to making an offer, you are going to look a heck of a lot stronger. So review all the documents, ask all the questions, do a pre-inspection. I know you don't want to spend $500 on an inspection before making an offer on a property, but if you want to come and be competitive, sometimes that's what it's going to take. So a lot of times we'll do pre-inspection the day before or day of the offer and make sure you're going in without subject to inspection. Financing, that's a tough one. I never advise my clients to come in without a subject to financing, but if you want to be competitive against potentially 5, 10 other buyers, there are going to be other no subject offers, and if you want to be competitive, you're going to have to be one of them. So how do you do that? You make sure you have your financing in place, you have a letter from the lender stating that you can afford the property in which you are making the offer, and we go in subject or no subject to financing. So if you can do a no subject offer, you will automatically be top of the list, one of the most competitive offers. Couple that with a really strong price point, and you will be one of the top couple of offers. And then dates, if you can be flexible, this is a big one. A seller is going to want to make it as easy as possible for them to move along with their dates, especially if they bought another place and need to line up dates so that money changes hands when it needs to change hands. Highly recommend if you can be flexible on your dates. We'll ask the seller what is their preferred dates. We will offer based on those preferred dates. And if we need to move them around, let's make sure they understand we can be flexible. We can move dates around. That is going to make your offer as strong as it can be, make you competitive in this spring market, which is definitely a seller's market. And fingers crossed, get your property. Give me a call.